What if I told you that when the odds are against Kaizer Chiefs, somehow they find a way to show up against Mamelodi Sundowns? But of course, this time it feels different because Sundowns are not just winning, they are dominating their games, they are dominating opponents. So the big question is, can Kaizer Chiefs pull another surprise, or will Sundowns send a statement to the entire league? And when I say another surprise, you would not forget about the last fixture, here first round, and the Nedbank Cup results. Hello football edit, welcome back to Let's Talk Football. It's Olaka Kitato Totiti, otherwise known as TT, the former attacking midfielder of Hellenic and Abad Ulusi African Wanderers. And today we are breaking down one of the biggest fixtures in South African football this week. That is Kaizer Chiefs Amakosi, the Glamour Boys versus Abafana Style, Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, before even we get into the match, there was something interesting that the former Kaizer Chiefs defender and Mamelodi Sundowns defender, Usponiso Pakak, I had to say with regards to the fixture. He made it very clear that he does not see Kaizer Chiefs winning this game. Yeah, that's a very tough one, but I think a lot of people have shared the same sentiment. And according to him, one of the biggest problems at Kaizer Chiefs is e-management, which is what a lot of fans have been complaining about. He said that they have not found the right technical team. But honestly, based on our results and the past results over the last 5 years, I strongly disagree with that statement because football is about results. And when you look at where Kaizer Chiefs are right now on the log compared to last season, there is clear progress. We cannot deny them that. Yes, they have not been consistent. Maybe you cannot ignore that this is a team that missed out on the top 8 last season. So it's impossible that they can just miraculously come up with results and just win the league. And now when they are competing again, that doesn't happen by accident. But let's focus on the real question. On the day, can Kaizer Chiefs shock Mamelodi Sundowns? Because we've seen this movie before, when no one gives Kaizer Chiefs a chance, that's when they produce something special. I mean, they've done it in the days as Abo Pito Simani, even when they were not playing well. Let's not forget the first round meeting again between these two sides. It ended in a draw, but more importantly, look at how Kaizer Chiefs performed. They were organized, they were disciplined, they were brave, and for a long period, the match, they did match Mamelodi Sundowns, even possession-wise. That performance showed something important. Chiefs are capable, but capability and consistency are two different things. You look at how Kaizer Chiefs has been performing lately and how Sundowns has been performing lately. I think Sundowns is more convincing in terms of coming out with 3 points, on paper. Now, fast forward to today's Sundowns, they look very unstoppable. This is a Sundowns we know are very dominant in possession, clinical in attack, confident in every phase of play. They are just not winning games. They are controlling games. And when Sundowns reaches that level, very few teams in the league can live with them. That's the reality, and that's why they are leading a title race again. But Chiefs are not coming into this game very weak. Yes, they might have lost against Iswelele and the draw against Pirates, and obviously they are the underdogs. But their recent form has been solid. They've been picking up points, grinding results, and showing more structure. Yes, it was against what we would consider as small teams, but that's where you really have to take your points, to be quite honest. Pito did mention something in previous years that you don't have to win big games. You just have to win these smaller games, and then you draw there and then those big features. There's no longer inconsistent side that we saw last season. There is belief who Kaizer Chiefs, there is organization, they've improved. But the question is that enough against Mamelodi Sundowns? Historically, this feature has always been interesting, because even when Sundowns are favorites, Chiefs have found a way to compete. They've pulled off unexpected wins. They've frustrated Mamelodi Sundowns. They've turned games around. That's why you can never fully write them off. This is not just about the form, it's about the mentality, it's about history, it's about a rivalry. Yes, Mamelodi Sundowns, they do have an upper hand. We cannot deny that. This game will come down to, few things for me. If Kaizer Chiefs can be compact, defend well, and take their chances, they do have a chance. They do have a chance. And this is not based on their performance against the Pirates or whatever. But if they do allow Mamelodi Sundowns to control the tempo, if they give them space, if they lose the concentration, then it becomes very difficult. I don't think Chiefs have to be found in a place where they show respect to Mamelodi Sundowns, because Sundowns do punish mistakes every time. They do, So my honest take, yes, Sundowns are favorites, no doubt about that, but Chiefs have that X factor, and we cannot deny that. That ability to, surprise when nobody expects it, So don't be shocked if Chiefs makes it very uncomfortable for Mamelodi Sundowns on Wednesday, because in football, forms matter, but I believe it changes everything. It completely changes everything. You are playing against a side that is not even under pressure. They've got nothing to play for. It's just maybe to qualify for a CAF Confederations. But I want to hear from you. Can Kaizer Chiefs shock Mamelodi Sundowns again like they did Nedbank Cup? Or is it a statement win loading for Mamelodi Sundowns? Drop your predictions in the comment section. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.